Hello, hello, and I just realized my pumpkin thing is being weird. So let's just get rid of it for today. I don't feel like dealing with it. Okay. Oh, we are back. We are back. And we are going to continue on with the MSQ like in the usual. I was playing around with crafting things earlier. So I now have two things at 50. Botanist and culinarian, and I was working on getting stuff up to level 30 so I can desynthesize some of the gear that I have, like taking over my bags. So I did desynth some blacksmith stuff. I just got armor done just before I started stream, so we will do that another time. I'm just trying to. I don't know. The camera. I don't know. I like having the VTuber model, but I don't know. I don't know enough about VTubing stuff to make it look right. Like I noticed yesterday I was looking over the VOD from yesterday, and every time I look down at my keyboard for something or look down and read, my eyes look like, because I'm lowering my head a little bit, or like closing, like lowering my eyes, that it makes it look like my eyes are closed on the VTuber model, and I can't figure out how to fix that. So yeah. Okay, so I think we're going to start actually with, we have level 50 quests for our class stuff, so I think we're going to start with that first. And then we'll do the 2.1 MSQ stuff. So we need to go to Adania for the summoner one. So do that. Just 1 second. I'm gonna fix something with the chat box thing that's above my head, because I'm noticing there's some bots that it's picking up, so I want to fix that. Just 1 second. Well, like my bot that just puts different things in chat, and then Siri bot. Oh, I know it's in the settings here somewhere. Let me see if we can find it. Chat settings. Yes. And Siri. Okay. 1 sec. Oh, Siri underscore bots. Underscore. Okay. Alright, hopefully we'll fix that. Okay. I've been playing this game for the last few weeks, like again, like I just came back a few weeks ago, and I still, every time I come to town, want to get on a mount to go around the town, but I cannot, not the main cities. Oh wait. Okay, no, for a second there I thought I went to the wrong one. clicked on the wrong quest. Okay, so yeah. Making sure it's in the same spot. Oh, I just received a free company. Yeah, somebody's trying to invite me to their free company. No. Every once in a while I get one of those. Not too often though. Every once in a while. Oh, so I'm a little tired today. I was up late, even though I ended stream, and then I'm like, okay, you know, I'm feeling tired, I'm gonna go to bed, because I have raid in the morning, and then I ended up staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning, because, you know, TikTok got me, pulled me in. And then raid actually ended up ending early today, because one of our healers' power went out halfway through raid. So we just ended up clearing out the WoW raid that we were in normal for the most part. And then we just ended the raid for the day. So hopefully tomorrow goes better. And then I had all these plans of getting stuff done this afternoon. I got one thing done that I had planned to do. I'm so bad. I'm good at making plans. Sticking to plans, not so much. Toffee, there has been a terrible incident. My poor colleagues at St. Poinak's find murdered. The reports are confused, but they all mention the same Black Road attacker. Somebody was murdered? You know as well as I do that Tristan is behind this massacre. He has indeed grown bold or desperate to commit such a brazen act. We should set off to Mordana at once and speak with any survivors. It may be that we can glean some idea of what the cold-hearted monster was after, or where he might strike next. We must stop him, Toffee. Okay, so we need to go to Madonna. Looks like we're going to Revenant's Toll. So what was this quest gonna give us? Chess piece. Let's see, what does it look like? Ooh. Okay. And it's definitely upgrade material. In Kindle. Okay. And then a summoner's attire coffer. A complete set of summoner's attire. So they give you this and then give you a whole set of summoner's attire? I'm confused. Great, we have flying now. We're flying in a chair. We're flying in a chair. This is like the first mount that I got on this character. I was a low level character, like brand new back to the game. And I went to do a fate and someone came and started doing it with me, and then when the fate was over, they traded with me and they gave me this mount, and they also gave me a pet. I think it was like a bird or something. Let me see. Pretty sure it was this one. So yeah, that was nice. Yes. Yes, I am absolutely certain. It was the same Dark Summoner whom Yamhitra described to us. We were celebrating a recent find, the soul crystal of an elegant summoner, when a man in black robe suddenly appeared and demanded we surrender the gem. Naturally, we objected to this arrogant imposition, but he simply sneered at our refusal. The next moment, the world exploded into flame. Through a haze of agony, I saw him snatch up the soul crystal from a smoldering body, striding off towards the singing shards. The bastard slaughtered my friends. There was no warning, no negotiation. If the gods grant you the chance to exact vengeance, then I pray you show him the same mercy he afforded us. Another soul crystal. Yes, it makes sense that he would shift his attention to a more easily obtainable gem. After all your progress, you would now make for a most formidable opponent. I must apologize for not sharing my theory earlier. I suspected that Tristan might desire the soul crystal you carry, but did not wish to draw any premature conclusions without sufficient evidence. I am at a loss, however, to explain why he seeks to collect more of these elegant relics. We shall just have to ask the villain himself after we corner him in the singing shards. Let us be on our way. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to go confront him. Oh, okay. I see. Every mount in this game just doesn't matter. All of them fly.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Scared the crap out of me. Hello.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
I'm confused. I think it's because I flew here. There we go. How you doing today, Sephiroth?
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
Great minds think alike. Just as you did that, I was taking a sip of water. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired today, but I'm okay. I have brought you the soul crystals as promised. Yes, these appear to be authentic, elegant artifacts. Very well, I shall honor our bargain. From within these gems, I will draw forth the memories of the ancient summoners and the slumbering essence of an elder primal. All the attendant knowledge and power shall be yours. Productive day for me, so I'm rewarding myself with a mini can of my energy drink. I've never had an energy drink ever. Oh gods, the pain. Uh-oh. Ah, the bumbling summoner and her incompetent lackey make an appearance at last. You think to capture me? Fools, I have orchestrated your every move. You have grown much in the art, it is true, but through the wisdom of the paragons, I now command the power of an elder primal. You made a deal with the paragons? And you call us fools? The Asians will never relinquish their hold on you. A small price to pay if you could but feel the strength that fills my entire being. It is indescribable. I will use this power to annihilate the beast tribes and put an end to their insufferable rituals. Once and for all, the primals will rise no more. Hear me, demon king of devouring flame, feed on my ever-burning anguish and be reborn. The culmination of my sacred duty is at hand. But first, there is one more soul crystal that must be mine. I will tolerate its wasted potential no longer. That would be mine, I'm guessing. And I just realized I don't have my carbuncle out. Don't attack me until I get my carbuncle out. Thank you.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Hello.
Hello, Firewolf. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I should be focusing on Tristan? Oh. I'm not sure why that. Ooh. Sure that guy disappeared, but. Oh, we got him. Interesting. Thought it was going to be a lot longer fight. But all the memories of the summoner's past. I should have been unstoppable. I will steer the disease of beastmen from the face of the land, deprived of worshippers, the primal that tempered my weak-willed sibling will wither into oblivion. So I see my order's records were accurate. Though it was very deep in the archives, I but recently uncovered a report that described how you slew your own brother. He was corrupted during your ill-fated encounter with Ifrit, was he not? I imagine your superiors in the immortal flames thought it was a mercy to conceal that inglorious detail. Is that Nishtola's sister? Maybe I missed it when they said that. But yeah, every time I see her, I think, for a second, I think it's Ystola. Once the soft-headed fool had been tempered, there was no saving him, and thus I took it upon myself to expunge the stain of embarrassment. But my work is left undone. The primal, no, all primals must suffer for that insult. After I killed my brother, I found myself liberated, my vision clear. No deed was too vile if it promised to end the power add to the power I required. But can you not see it? I am the sword of vengeance. I shall wrest that soul crystal from your blasted corpse. I'm gonna have to fight him again. You're not done yet. Okay. Can you, I looked away for a second. Okay. I wonder which struck the first blow to his sanity, the despair at his brother's tempering or the guilt from slaying his own kin. It is ironic to think, discounting the means, our purposes were fundamentally one and the same. A summoner employs the savagery of the primals to conquer the primals themselves. Dog is a bork again. Had Tristan approached us as an ally, we might have found ourselves aiding his cause. Alas, he chose to walk the path of bloodshed. Each vicious act must have pushed the man deeper into madness until eventually the lust for power and vengeance was all that drove him. The might of the primals carries with it a burden of responsibility and a measure of danger. I hope never to see you corrupted by the potent energies you wield, Toffee. It is time we return to Apkalu Falls. The dark summoner is no more. Back to Gurdon. I was watching a Final Fantasy 14 streamer earlier, and they were running, like they had a bunch of treasure maps, and they were running those treasure map dungeon things, like for hours on end. Like her and a few of her friends, just they had tons of them, and they were just running them over and over again. That was like fun. Oh, how I would love to declare our troubles at an end, but I fear the Ascian with whom Tristan made his bargain is yet afoot. These so-called paragons prey upon men and women who are at their weakest, speaking honeyed words to lead them down the road to destruction. In this manner, they seek to plunge the realm of Eorzea into chaos. It is reassuring to know that heroes like you exist to foil their never-ending schemes and foul plots. An outright war against the Ascians looms closer by the day. Thus would I have you armor yourself with this last piece of the Evoker's attire. They were probably in the last area I think they're actually like in Endwalker stuff. Well, they were doing like random maps, but I'm pretty sure I saw them in areas that were in Endwalker. And it looked like on the screen, I guess, there was like sort of like 3 TV looking things that were like rolling. Oh, we don't have our pumpkin friend out right now. He's I don't know what's going on with him. He's like doubled and I can't. Oh wait, things fixed him. I just refreshed him. He's all fixed. Yeah, that's from maps in the last area. Okay. They're getting. I know they're commenting they're getting a lot of like stuff that you could put in your house that had to do with like you could have like a home gym type thing. And then there was somebody that got something to do with a pink elephant. I was selling those maps for 400k when it was new. Now they did below 10k. In Goblin anyway. I've gotten a few maps, but they're like low level ones. I have no idea. Like, I've never done anything with them before. Oh my God, my dog. Okay. Yeah, I think there was one time when I played like 4 years ago where the FC that I was in, but the problem is, well, it wasn't the FC. They had, you can't be in an FC like cross world, right? It was a link shell thing. I mean, it was basically a combination of people who were. It was the same guild that I'm in World of Warcraft on retail, and they had made an FC in Final Fantasy, but I was on a different world server, whatever. I had gone to the same world as one of my friends, and they were doing the treasure map stuff, but because I was on a different world, it didn't seem to work for me. I think you had to be in the same world, and like at the time I couldn't travel because they had shut down travel because it was right with the launch of Endwalker and the servers were crazy busy. It was discovered at the same dig site whence Tristan sees the soul crystal, and Saint Poinox find researchers. Grateful for your actions in bringing the murderous summer to justice. Insisted that you complete your set. One can never be over-prepared when heading into battle against a paragon. Wear it proudly, Toffee. Speaking of preparations, were you aware of the deeper layer of power hidden within your avatars? A technique exists that allows you to tap into the full potential of your edgy. You must have seen Tristan employ this ability. During the final battle with the Dark Summoner, you would have heard a whisper emanating from the Soul Crystal. Sure. Still your mind now, Toffee, and you will hear the voices of the ancient summoners instructing you in their greatest achievement. The true power of the edgy will be yours. My FC wants to do maps today, but my sisters aren't on. Oh. This concludes the Summoner's Quest for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main story quest before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next Summoner quest will be available from Yamhitra. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, interesting. Oh, that's why. Apparently my chest one is also full. I did get rid of some stuff. Look, I have a couple slots here in my main hand stuff. I leveled some more of my crafting, and I desynthesized a few things. I need to do this. I did that too. I did get rid of, I was able to turn in some stuff into my grand company as well. Is this? So what's the point of them giving me? I don't get it. Okay. Oh right, full set. Wow, that's an outfit. The colors remind me of Christmas. Actually, I'm not gonna change the look of this one because that's a something. It has like little wings on her back. Okay, so we did that. Now we have to switch over to Scholar. And then go back to Limsa, right? And we got a level 50 quest to do there. You love it? You can hide, yeah, I can hide my helmet if I want. We'll see. We'll see if it can grow on me. It's just like this big horn coming out of her forehead. It's weird. Okay, we gotta go to the gladiators. Or, sorry, not gladiators. I don't know why I always think it's gladiators. It's marauders. Pick up my Faerie while I'm thinking of it. Okay. This is basically the same things, but for Scholar. Toffee, you must come with me at once. Another Tonberry has emerged from the Wanderer's Place. A traveling peddler caught sight of the fiend and fled to Camp Bronze Lake. Once again, it falls to the Marauders Guild to find and slay it. This time we will hunt the Tonberry in greater numbers so that we might surround it and cut off all avenues of escape. I have not forgotten our previous attempt to slay one of the foul creatures. Nor have you, I trust. I have your assurances that you will keep your Faerie in line this time, yes? She does what she wants. Let me keep her in line. Have I? No, I have not. I don't think I have anyway. Then let us make for Bronze Lake at once. Our comrades have already departed, and I do not wish to fall behind. We will rendezvous with them at the same place we battled the first Tonberry. Okay. Here we go. I fly. I like how in this game, like, every mount's a flying mount once you get flying. Oh, I hit it twice by mistake. Okay. It's my little Faerie. Tinkle, tinkle. Thank the gods you have come, Toffee. Any later, and we might have had to proceed without you. The Tonberry appears to be in some sort of trance and is oblivious to our presence. Is everyone ready? Sure. Yes, possibly. No, not every mount can fly in WoW. There's flying mounts, and then there's ground mounts, and then there's... Well... No. There's some mounts that cannot fly. Excellent. Remember, we must surround the fiend. It cannot be allowed to flee. It's weird sometimes seeing a flying elephant. Yeah. I mean, there is stuff like... There's, some things that you wouldn't think would be flying mounts, like a cat, but that can fly. But then there's cats that can't fly. Like, they can't, like, I don't know. They should just make everything fly like they do in Final Fantasy. My son, my dear son, stay away. I cannot. Damn it, not again. It seeks sanctuary inside the Wanderer's Palace. Come, let us follow and finish this once and for all. Why am I by myself all of a sudden? How rude. They abandoned me! Do not delay, Tavi. We need your magics. Well, oh, and that ran off. I'm assuming it's this way? Yeah. Maybe? What? Sleep. Did I go the wrong way? Why am I as a healer having to fight these things? I'm gonna bring up the map after I kill this thing. If I kill this thing, why isn't this thing taking damage? I feel like I went the wrong way or something. I got the wrong way. No. This is the only way, right? Okay. I don't know what those things are doing, but they're not doing anything to me. There are more pressing matter. Okay, fine. Go this way then. I'm confused with this place. There's a mount a fairy carries you. I think I've seen like pictures or something of it. Oh, I see what's going on. When I kill these things, they turn into these flames. I was looking at some of the stuff that's on the like the online store thing for Final Fantasy, and the prices are like pretty reasonable. Well, compared to what I'm used to with World of Warcraft or this guy's taking so much damage. That's not what I meant to do. This was the one I meant to do. I'm guessing if our little friend here dies, it's the end of it. But this can't seem to get out of stuff. Come on! I feel like I am like failing here. I can't put any damage on this thing. This tank is, or this person is not barely doing any damage, but taking tons of it. Oh wait. I always forget about this one spell. Jeez Louise. Use a defensive, dude! Or get out of crap. I can't catch up on the damage. This is driving me insane. I need to kill these things so we can move on. But you're gonna like die. Jeez Louise. Yeah, failed. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm doing something wrong, obviously. But I don't know what. Try it one more time on normal. If it doesn't work, I'll go down to easy. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, goodness. Okay. Do not delay, Toffee. We need your money. I know. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna double check my gear. Apparently it's still saying I'm okay. It's only, there's only one thing and it probably wasn't a big deal. going back here? No, there's no. Okay, back to this stupidity. Oh, I'm hitting it wrong now. Take that bile fiend. I'm like being sure that they're not telling me to do something else. We're so good. This is where it got kind of stupid. And this bug came out. Let's kill the bug. Okay. Man, you gotta like take less damage, dude. Okay, I feel like we made progress. I don't know what it was the last time. My little fairy beating up those flames? I feel like she is. Maybe not, but they're dying for some reason. I'm not touching them. Okay, I don't know what happened with the last time, but that one was a lot easier. Hello, I'm Dialects. At an inn, you can preview any Final Fantasy XIV online store gear. Oh, okay. Oh. What? Again? Why do you protect this demon? I don't think it's a demon. I think it's possessed. It needs to be like cleansed or something. Heal the Tonberry Wanderer. Heal. You have to heal the one we just like. It has like a fishtail. I just noticed this. Notice this. The Rancor. Lily, my son, why are you here? Who has summoned you? Then Nim is no more? 1500 years? Can it truly be so? I was Cerrito Carito before the sickness from the sea transformed me. The traders, they were the first. As their ears and noses began to atrophy, their limbs grew shorter and their skin we scholars tried to halt the spread, tried to find a cure, but in time, we too fell ill. Sympathy turned to fear, and fear to anger. Monsters, they called us, abominations. Then you were once a man?
It's a trap!
Hello, Mama Dumpling! Hello, Raiders! Welcome on in! You seem to be having fun in Terraria when I was watching you earlier. We're just going through, well, right now we're doing a scholar job quest for level 50. But we are going to be continuing on with the MSQ. We're on 2.1. So like we finished the first part of ARR and now we're like going on to like the updates after. Apparently we gave out 2 shoutouts to Mama. One because of the raid and one because she talked, and I have a special one for her. So did you have fun with Terraria? You look like you're having fun. I don't think I've never played it.
It's a trap!
Well, apparently we're getting double rated. Oh, I know. You guys were playing together, weren't you? I just recognized the name. You guys are playing together. Welcome on in, rating number 2. Had fun, but you had fun because of who you're with. Aww, that's so sweet.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
So, I'm probably going to butcher the name. Faerie, the Galactic Modder. Did you have fun with Terraria? I know next to nothing about Terraria, so Kitos is teaching. Quarian is just giving me guns. Give me guns. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I actually had Terraria at one point, but I don't think I ever actually played it. My daughter might have played it, but I never played it. They seal the sick within the temple with magics, try to drown us, try to forget us. Though our bodies had been changed, our minds remained intact. But within every man lurks a beast. When those whom you call kin deny you, come to hate you and despise you. I too succumbed to the rancor, until you reunited me with Lily, my dearest son. Lily is the fairy. She's my fairy now, though. She helps me heal when I'm in the healing spectrum. And she saved him because the one we're with wanted to, like, finish him off. Cerrito Carito. Long has my mind been clouded with hatred, but by the resplendent light of Lily, at long last I am free. Oh, look. Little Lawfella's crying. Aw, used to be little Lawfell. Okay, so we have to speak to a lot of people here. Okay. Alka Zalaka, which is the one that wanted to kill the little green dude, or dudette. I nearly killed him. Thank the gods that Faerie stopped me. I wonder, did she know it was Cerrito from the beginning? Or was it only... In any case, she has regained a good portion of her memories, if not all of them, I suspect. Well, if you would excuse me, I need to take some time to put my thoughts in order and decide how I might explain this to the Axemaster. I had to bring my equipment from the dungeon. You guys definitely, because I was in there for a little bit watching it. You guys definitely looked like you were having fun with Terraria. Soft Marauder. I came expecting to fight one Tonberry, not a whole bloody mess of them. If it wasn't for you and your flying friend, I reckon we'd not have left there alive. Gotta say, you and Alka make a good team. Shame there ain't more of you scholarly types around, because I could use a partner like you. Take care, Toffee. So wait, a bleeding moment. But that Tonberry used to be a scholar like you? So does that mean you'll turn into one of them if you keep slinging those spells? Or did I misunderstand what he said back there? Ah, the hells with it. Oh, here is a break. I'm going to take a quick stretch break and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Okay, let's talk to Cerrito Carrito. Can you imagine if you keep on slinging the spells like that one guy said, and you turn into this little green boy? Although it was kind of cute. The traditions of my people have not been lost to the ages is of great comfort to me. I do not know how the soul crystal came into your possession, but I am glad that it did. For the sickness robbed me.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
For the sickness robbed me not only of my body, but of Lily as well. The soul of the scholar no longer resonates with my Aether. I cannot summon her. Only you can. Only you are fit to wield the magics now. Here, a gown as befits the scholar of your standing. I bequeath it to you, along with the knowledge of this sacred soil, my most versatile art. I cannot thank you enough for purging the rancor from my heart, but there are still countless others who have yet to see the light. I cannot abandon them to their fate. I will not. And so I bid you farewell, Toffee. Carry on our traditions with pride. Sacred soil. Creates a designated area in which party members will only suffer 90... Ooh. I like it. This concludes your scholar quest for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. In an effort, oh my god, why do I just like put random words into a sentence? In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must complete the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next scholar quest will be available from Alka Zolka. Again, I'm putting like letters into the words now. Okay. Open this up. I'm guessing this is actually going to be better than that. Yeah. My gear set thingies are too full. I'm slowly getting my my crafting up so I can like break them down. There we be. Ooh, look at this cute little outfit. Look at, I'm a scholar. I got a little, what do they call these things again? Mortarboard. Helm. Hat. I like it. I like this one better. So this is the set that you get at level 50. Full scholar set. I like her little tights legging things. And then the summoner one, which we might as well go back because that's what I level with, is this thing with this weird ass horn on the helm. I don't know what the designers were thinking with this thing. But the rest of the outfit is cute. It's it reminds me of Christmas though, the reds and greens. Yeah, I know it's the classic summoner's outfit. I've been told before, I just why is there a horn in my head? Okay. There, we're all caught up on our job quest, so let's get back to this here. I think, yeah. Let's use our Vesper Bay thingy digger. Where is it? No, Vesper Bay. Play that Final Fantasy Tactics got a remaster that just released last week. Play that if you know. I've seen a few people playing that. I haven't actually watched them play it, but I've noticed a few people on my follower list are playing it. I keep on thinking they're playing like Final Fantasy XIV, and then I hover over it and I'm like, oh, they're playing Final Fantasy Tactics. It's here, right? Inside? Yeah, right? Yeah. Maybe. Into the solar. Okay. What are we doing next here? Oh, this will give me rings. Oh, there's a healing one and a casting one. I'll probably take the casting. Although, let me see. It's the... Although, increases XP earned by 30% when level 30 and below. So actually, this will definitely be better because I am not 30 and below. They're going to give me cooking, Sherry. Leave Alda. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Toffee. Pray tend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. So Alphino thinks that the Scions should leave the Waking Sands where we are right now and go to a more neutral spot, because right now we're in like an Alda area, and I think he thinks that, you know, we're it looks like we're taking not sides, because everybody's together. I don't know what the issue is, honestly. Except for everybody knows where we are, and I'm just trying to get our help, and wants to give us stuff, but wants our help in return, you know. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and she still hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Flahamin was her name, though you may know her better as songstress of Alda. She was a performer of a singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlatan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as I'm trying to figure out Flahamin's absence stretched for months into years, she knew there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flahamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Eluid, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I don't know how to say that. I don't even know what it means. I think it just means, like, if we can figure this out, then, you know, she won't be thinking about it or whatever. I mean to set forth for Lanasia at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gurju as to the veracity of these rumors. Yeah, this outfit is interesting. I definitely like the scholar outfit better, but this one's, at least except for the helm part, which I know I can hide it, I just haven't got there yet. Okay, we're gonna actually go to Limsa, and then we're gonna take the boat to Casa del Sol. Are you gonna go back to Sage? Eventually, my plan, long-term plan, is to level everything. Although, hey. It's the Lord of the Rings song. my dance now. Well, my dance doesn't go with the music. It's a music playing frog. Red frog. I love the outfits in this game. Okay, let's continue on with the quest. That's so cool though. Actually, in Lord of the Rings Online, there's people who just play music all over the place too. Well, usually in towns. Okay, Castle del Sol. Okay, where are we going here? Exactly. This way. Oh, we can fly. I keep forgetting we can fly. Here we go. Oh, right, this guy. The little Lalafell. Lalafells like rule in this game, don't they? Like, this guy seems to be like the leader here at Costa del Sol, sorry. And then we got the little lady one in Ulda that's like the queen or something. No, it's like Sultana or something. She likes to say, Robon. I love how she says Robon. Robon. She's adorable. I have actually contemplated using the Fantasia thing to turn into a Lalafell, but because look, they're so freaking adorable. Look at him with his little mustache. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Mikote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane. I mean, Toffee, what brings you to my humble resort? Yeah, I've gotten three free Fantasias in my bags. Have you used Bard Music Player? No, I have not. I never know how to say this name. Lahamin. Right. You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Alda? Egads, woman, if I had known that, I wouldn't have changed her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. A tragedy. West it is. Thank you, Master Gregorju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if we could travel to Wineport and do the same. Gather information at Wineport? Yeah. Wineport we go. Okay. Looks like there's one inside this building we need to talk to. Alright, the chef. Well, if it isn't Toffee, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes. We did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with the tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Oh, what's the... I really need to pick these up as I... Oh, right. This is the... Is this... Okay. Let's pick this up now. Fancy yourself a romantic friend? Do you oft find yourself gazing off to the horizon, yearning to travel to search of storied relics left behind by the heroes of yore? Yes, you say? Then do I ever have a proposal for you? I was accosted the other day by a slobbering drunkard. Bear with me now. I assure you, this gets better. Who most eagerly regaled me, from what I could gather amidst slurred speech and copious amounts of spittle, that is, with the tale of a treasure map he had stumbled upon in his travels. I don't recall the particulars. I was emptying my innards of some foul swill at the time, you see, but it sounded rather convincing to my ale-addled brain. What I do remember is that the fellow mentioned striking out at first light for Raincatcher Gully to visit a miner friend. Should the prospect of hunting the hidden riches set your heart aflutter, I reckon you might still find him there. Okay, we'll eventually get to that. Okay, that's just a leave met thing, so whatever. So I'm not worried about that. Okay, somebody I'm supposed to talk to. Here more. There we go. Hey, you want to know if I've seen a Mikote lass by the name of Lahamin? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long, except yourself, of course. Okay, you have to speak with Shamani Lomani. It's the blind guy the cook is talking about. I like the music on this one. I see you have had many grand adventures since last we spoke, Toffee. You must share them with me sometime. Do I smell bad? Am I a little sweaty or something? Like, what are you trying to tell me? The girl from a little while ago, one does not forget the perfume like that, so robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar, reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of a cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Ooh, oh, that's a leave met. I don't care about the leave met right now. Okay, so where are we going? This. Wait, is that the right one? We got so many quests on the go here. Yeah. I love that all these mounts have different music. Oh, there she is. We found her. Oh, we better get our carbuncle out. This purple thing means we're gonna be attacked. Oh, by a biggin. Who's a biggin? Okay. Wahaman. Probably saying her name wrong. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Ubu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and Wahaman? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? Comes Alphino strolling up. It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ulda, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? You are the very picture of health, my lady. Yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. It's been years, woman. Oh, well, that does please me. More than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forests of Lanasia aside, when exactly will that time be, right? When I deem it so, do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers to use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we conclude this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? Okay, off to Wineport. Oh, not quite. Looks like they might get delayed. Or wait. Oh, that's a trip. Well, we might as well on our way back turn in this Treasures and Tribulations quest. Oh, this flying couch chair thing. Okay, diligent digger. Hidden treasures? Ha, another Gil Gray's greenhorn reeled in by Eldwine's telltales, eh? Yes, Eldwine, that's the doddering fool's name, though mindy. I've never known him to limit his consumption to one type of brew. I saw him just the other day, I did, clutching some tattered piss-yellow parchment, like it was made of some solid mithril. Tishish mat to fortune, he blabbered. Not half so eloquent, mind ye, before stumbling out of the tavern doors and promptly falling flat on his mug like as not. Did I see the map myself? You say, did I ever? Why, the fool shoved it in my face so many times I swear the mole left the page to take up residence in my nostrils, plus a mess of blue and brown splotches that Eldwine swore was Camp Bronze Lake, with a big X to the southeast. You're not thinking of going there, are you? Take my word, you'll find naught but a sorry drunkard and his sack of broken dreams. Lovely. Okay, let's go talk to Alphino and Wahaman. Lamon? Oh, here we are. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Okay, so we're taking the casting one. a new ring. And striking, maiming. It's always like the first set has nothing to do with what I do. They're all like tank and melee stuff. And then the next set is like casting healing stuff. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Oh. They were so nice and just like ordered us right there. Antecedent, you have a guest. Lahaman. Asilia. Why do they have different names? I haven't seen her like this in years, Toffee. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endangered you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue to it you did, achieving things I would have not imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. Okay. Try not to cry. I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume, you remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again, just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. There was no trouble to me, my dear. I fear I cannot say the same for Toffee, however. I could not have made it without her. Me and my Christmas outfit. I swear, it's like a Christmas outfit. Thank you, Toffee. Thank you both. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Alda. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lahaman who took care of me then. She raised me up as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp your implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining. and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lahaman as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how further you may still must go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at all the many things that you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Asilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Alda. You wish she was your mommy? Lahaman. You built it once, Cecilia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly? Elfino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. He's like, thank the Lord. No, thank the 12. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Valdestian. Preparations begin at once. Okay, so none of these are good for me, not in this spec anyway. Okay. Just 1 second, I want to check something. And there's the casting one. Alright. Item comparison. Ooh, that's gonna be a big upgrade. Look at that. Like, big upgrade. It's a level 17 and I'm still wearing. Okay. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is so much to be done, and in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Really, Alphino? If I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. I represent the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There you are. Of course, certain provisions must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Madam, unless I am much mistaken, you are also known as you're the one known as Toffee, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Slaffborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Well, well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Toffee. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste as first intended. But before that, I dare say that you earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us and for me. We will speak anon. Until then, take care. Is this me resting, just sit by myself, staring at the table? Ah, Toffee, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there's something he would share with us. I talked to you 2 seconds ago, woman. It wasn't much of a rest. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for assistance in an ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Fabulous. How you doing today? The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that had I come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many demands. Just finished a tiring work shift. Ooh, we should get some sleep. From the waking sands to the rising stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous occasion, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support. General Robon included. I'll get that sleep when I'm in my... yeah, well, that... yeah. When you said you just finished work, I figured you were home. What? Yes, I recommend getting home first. Moreover, I've decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the signs of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one and at once to all. And what is of this? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire, to you, my fellow scions, I would say this: prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them as we have time and time again, united as one. So how much sunk cost are we deep into winning the my husband gets lottery tickets every week. I mean, it's not like he spends a lot of money on them, but he gets like the same lottery numbers each week. Or are you talking about the lottery thing in the game, which I have gone to the Golden Saucer, but I haven't done anything. There must be some way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Lemon to teach me the basics of mining too. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties within or between our organizations. Surely his sense of timing rivals even our own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slaffborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Toffee. And before you win in the Golden Saucer, hence lose all your luck IRL lottery. Oh god, no. No! Here. There's like a lot of... You're gonna have to speak to a lot of people around. I need to get caught up on these, these quests that I've picked up. I'm just gonna hide them from out now. I was told to expect a scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Toffee. You have something for me, yes? Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you? Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Okay, let's take that next piece. Getting upgrades all over the place. Personally, milady, what do you think about the Scions accepting publicity? I mean, like Renfilia said, it's like the worst kept secret. Like, everybody already knows who we are and what we've done. It's just like, we're confirming it. Okay, we got bracelets. These ones are useless for me. Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. But I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important woman such as yourself has little time for mental tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the palace. So that's the place, not the palace. It's definitely not a palace. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit ruckus at times, but I imagine it'll be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Ooh, somebody's calling. Is that you, Toffee? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have some most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and it would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Is everything quite all right, friend? I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Okay. To Vesper Bay. Is that the right one? No. I was looking to see what all the other ones were, and I... Oh, today I was goofing around with another program to use for streaming. So right now I use OBS, but there's one that I've heard talk about for a while now called Meld. Pretty sure there's one person I know for sure that uses it. So I was goofing around with it today, and the only thing I don't like about it right now is there's no filters you can really put on the mic, and I'm not sure I like the sound of it. Other than that, I have figured out how to do most of what I was doing with OBS, but yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna have to fool around with it some more and see if it's something that I can use instead of OBS, maybe. It's just the mic thing that I'm not sure about. A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Wardona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain is nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do. Unfiltered, milady? Yeah. I just don't think I like the sound of the mic without the filters that I have on my mic in OBS. There's even like stuff with the mic now that I'm not completely happy with, so I don't know. And like it picks up a lot of sounds, like the mic already picks up a lot of sounds, but I filter out some of them. But again, there's no way that I could find to do that with Meld, so yeah, I'll have to do some more research and see. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. Oriange. Thine arrival is customarily timely, Toffee. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there is truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Urianger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Mughals guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Hulo. He waiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Toffee. Ida and Papolino will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay, guessing it's gonna be super. I mean, I could use this. Actually, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna be super lazy. I'm gonna use one of my tickets. A pleasure to see you as always, Toffee. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Okay, so these are... Yeah, Hail to the king, Kupo. My monitor went black again. Did you ever check the officer garbs from each of the grand companies? No. Not long ago, the Mughal Kuplo Kop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Mughal kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelves Wood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Moobas. The rest you should hear from Kupo Kup himself. He waits you with the Elder Seedsayer at the Lotus Stand. Yeah, there's so many of these, like, these quests that I know I should pick up. Maybe maybe I'll do it off stream, or because I think it's just like unlocks for stuff for the majority of them, or maybe I'll take a stream and we'll go through a bunch. Oh, it's ad break time. Okay, I will be right back. I need to get some more water and stretch break. I'll be right back.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Okay. Okay, so where are we going? That way. Yeah, let's just walk there. The other scions have already arrived, madam. May I show you in? Sure, let's go. Pretty in here. My eyes is like, what the? Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad, Moogles, Kupo. They just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order, yes? But no. Calm yourself, Kupo Cop. Can you not see that she hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful that I am, most grateful am I that you could come, Toffee, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. I'm gonna poke his little belly. Oh, I'm gonna hug him. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Pop has brought us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Moogle Mog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, imaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine, Kupo. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time has come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down, but good King Moogle the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way, down to the world below. And that's how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except good King Moogle Mog the 12th. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that the Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Yida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Moogle Mog the 12th is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in summoning their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? I've heard mention of the Hildebrand quests, and I heard they're really good quests. And I really want to do them. And apparently there is some more of them coming out, I heard in another stream, which people are excited about. That's all I know about them. I don't know exactly what they are. What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. Yeah, they're good. No spoilers. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you, who brave those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength. This latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Mughals guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end as well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may. I assure you, the Mughals guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders, but ever since the return of good King Mughal the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Roma, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Mughals in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he possesses a threat not only to Mughal kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Toppy, confront good King Mughal Mog the 12th and drive him from our midst. I'm pretty sure I remember parts of this fight and it being pretty fun. Humbly, I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Mughals guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Isumiyan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere he proceed any further. Before you proceed any further. I'll get that Kuplo cup. I want one now. I want a Moogle. This way. Okay, where are we going? This way. Welcome, Toffee. Welcome. That you could be the one to face good King Mughal the 12th is of great comfort to me and to the elementals both. As I am sure you know, the Mughals are not by their nature a warlike race, yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. Okay, let's take the casting bracelet. You have selected Regicide. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The self-same method employed 5 years ago when first the king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplo Kop confided to me that he has been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mughals themselves. Yet, wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the king's sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of the liege lord. We must needs have Kuplo Kop's keystones. Coffee, pray go to him and beg his assistance. He waits you at the West Shore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. The Lancers Guild can't come here. Okay, Lancers Guild. So, how will we do it, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead. Oh, there's the ferry skipper. Oh, look at them with their cute little bright balls on their head. Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. I'm gonna fight them? We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this ARR? Imperial's Guardian Sylphs, or Gridanian Sylphs. You're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his kin's Mughals. He plots treason against the crown. Uh-oh. Like right up in his face. Enough. Kuplo Kop will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Mughal Mog the 12th. May he reign forevermore, Kupo. The king is planning to purge the Twelveswood of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop him before it's too late. The entrance to Thorn Marsh is deep within the Bramble Patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward, but be warned, the Mughals Guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo. Certain duties require you to escort an NPC to a destined location while guarding him from enemy attacks. Should you stray too far from the NPC or they are attacked, they will stop moving. The escort attempt will fail if the NPC is incapacitated. You stray too far from them or you change areas. In the event of failure, you may return to the starting point and try again. You have to escort him. You coming? Oh, are you following me? Is this how it's working? Faster, Kupos. Where are we going? Over there, okay. I'm afraid I'll get too far ahead of them. Oh my god. Calm down, man. Calm down. Alright, those don't attack. Oop. Leave my Koopa alone. My Moogle. It's a monkey. What's he throwing at me? He's not throwing his poop at me, is he? I hear they do that. Leave my Moogle alone! I thought you were dead. Apparently not. We need to heal our Moogle. There. It's all healed. I just realized they're like way ahead of, or like below us in levels. They probably won't even attack us. They're coming with us. My dog stop barking. Heal up our Moogle. Okay, I see where we need to go. Come on, little Moogle. Move your fluffy butt. We're here, Kupo. I don't see any more beasts, do you? Are you ready to face the King, Kupo? Then step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you attune to the Aetherite, Kupo. I'll open the way for you. Attune yourself to the... I didn't mean to click on the bug. don't see where to click. Oh, down here. It's like I thought I had to click the wall. Oh, right. My chocobos. About you, milady. Are you a new windower or a save to watch later? What? The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Muggles a lesson and send the king back to whence he came. Okay. Let's find it in the duty thing. See how long the wait is for DPS. Is it under trials? Yeah. Five minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad. Question was related to YouTube watch habits. Like, do I watch videos right away or save them for later? Depends. Okay, we're gonna give this a little bit. At least the 5 minutes it says the average wait time is. If it doesn't pop within the 5 minutes, then I guess we'll switch to heals. Because there is a full group thing, I guess is what they call it. And there's 2 healers, so I won't be as stressed because there is another healer. You wanted to watch lots of videos. How do you save to watch for later? Well, either I follow the account or subscribe, I guess it's called on YouTube, or there is like watch later kind of thing. But if I find like a series of YouTube videos I want to watch, I'll like binge watch them and like while I'm working during the day, like during the week, because I'm working from home by myself. It's just like most of the time just me and the dog in the house. Now that my daughter's not in school, she's around a little bit more, but she's usually like sleeping till noon. So I since I'm working by myself and I don't interact with a lot of people while I work, I usually have something on my second monitor, either watching a streaming service of some sort or a stream, or sometimes I'll find like a series on YouTube that I want to watch. Oh no, I do not open one for each window. Where for each one? I'll put it in like watch later. I have a feeling I'm going to have to switch over to heals. I know some people like basically leave their computers on like for days on end and like restart every once in a while. I tend to shut down my computer at night, so unless I plan to watch a bunch of videos at once, maybe like I do usually have multiple tabs open, but they're for different things, not for like all YouTube videos or something. So yeah, unless I'm gonna watch them like relatively soon, like during that same day, there's no point in me opening up multiple windows. No, I think I'm gonna switch to heals. I really need practice, like doing stuff in groups. Okay. And we'll switch to Scholar. I was like, and we'll make sure we have the best gear on. I suppose we're getting casting things. Okay, fine. You'll tank? It's an easy fight though. No, don't unsync. That kills the community aspect. They've changed the mechanics at least 2 times now. It makes it easier. Yeah, if I remember correctly with this one, it took a couple tries for me to do it last time I did it, like 4 years ago. Look at this cute little outfit. What? It's not instant? What is this craziness? We got a tank and a healer. There we go. Oh, I need to bring out my Faerie. I'll have a second when we get in there. Maybe I'll bring her up now. Little Boogle with a little sword. Kupo, who is in 7 meddling adventurers, I'd wager. Moogle's guard to arms, defend the king, Kupo. It's so adorable. Okay. There we go. What are you going after me for? I'm a healer. Leave me alone. I know I'm supposed to DPS before Mr. Fabulous says something. I just like to make sure things are stable before I like start to try to DPS. Plus I don't know these fights, so I don't know what's gonna happen. When it's a good time to DPS or whatever. Okay, there's like no damage going around though. That was so fun. Hail to the king. Oh my god, there's strobe lights. Oh, there's the king. There's me ready to die. This almost sounds like a Halloween music. I don't know. I got a Halloween feel from it. I'm coming. I'm coming. It almost has a "This is Halloween, this is Halloween." Oh my goodness. Just keep going around in circles. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's definitely easier than I remember it from 4 years ago. I'm touched. You referred to me as your resident complainer. But the tune to that song, all it reminded me of is the song "This is Halloween, this is Halloween." Oh, it was leaked. We got agreed and agreed. I can mute on it. I'll mute on it. You did it, Kupo. You did it. Good King Mugglemog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Muggle's when you did. Thank you, Doffy. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Pukni Pack that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Rayo at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. Go back to DPS once I get out of here. Okay, back to Summoner we go. Got my carbuncle. And going to Camp Frankel. Good King Mugglemog probably would have forced everyone to dunk their heads in water basins with floating apples. Bobbing for apples. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Mugglemog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to all of us, has fallen? I don't think I've ever bobbed for apples. I don't think I would like it because I don't like putting my face in like water, like I like to go in pools, but I don't like to have to like put my face in the water, so I couldn't imagine my liking bobbing for apples. I'm trying to think of any games we'd play at Halloween. I can't think of any. It's been like ages though. I'm old. Do I dare believe my ears? Okay, wait, I already read that. All Moogle kind owes you a debt, Kupo. And I sense Reo wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. I want to talk to the other one. Your bravery in service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Toffee. Oh no, we did like, I mean, even now I still like, most years, not every year, but most years I do carp pumpkins. I don't really think of that as a game though, an activity maybe, but it's amazing what some people will do, like, can do with pumpkins. Like, I just do a basic jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, you know, triangle eyes or circle eyes, triangle nose, like a rigid mouth or something. Like, I don't do anything crazy. I try getting those sets where you can like put a pattern and like trace it basically to try to like, it never turns out. It never turns out. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tales of this great victory from the mouth of the woman responsible. Pray return to the Lotus stand and treat her to a full account of the day's activities, or day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. Okay, back to Bretagne. The Elder Seed Seer is expecting you, madam. May I show you in? Yes, please. I think it might be an early night tonight. We got like this quest and like 2 more quests after this. We'll see how long it takes. And then we'll finish 2.1. Because I am like super tired today. But we're gonna get through 2.1 for sure. Depends on how long these quests are, I guess. Toffee, you returned to us unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Wow, you were singing this Halloween song? It is as we feared. So who's your fave city ruler, and why is it Alda and his manly macho aura? Roban is nice, yes. Actually, I think I would go. Although the pirate lady there is kind of cool. But like the Sultana there in Roban, or as she says, Roban, is pretty cool. The king really is a primal. Yet he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him, for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Mughals called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the Aether which comprised him instead being scattered to the four winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means, Asians, this whole business reeks of their handiwork. They said it was a masked man who taught them how years ago, but Grodania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all. How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and the crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. My heartfelt thanks, Toffee. Already the information you have provided us has proved invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping you might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew you could count on you, my lady. While Yida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seer, mayhap you will return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Okay, let's use our Vesper Bay Aetherite. We got so many of these, and we're moving house. I got the "This is Halloween" song stuck in my head. This is Halloween. It's good to see you hale and healthy, Toffee. I received word from Yida and Papolino that you had felled good King Mughal the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, someone with the same methods used by the Beast Tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Toffee. Void scent blood. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Toffee. Upon the departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. LSA shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important. Okay, let's go talk to Urianger. Almost missed my turn. Okay, she mentioned LSA, but she's not here. I thought maybe I missed her the couple times I've been in here, but nope, not here. Thou art ever welcome, Toffee, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thus thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons. And still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Urianger, you like to talk. Be not offended, Toffee. Did you say something? See, I don't even understand half of what he says. I didn't even know he was supposed to be offending me. Be not offended, Toffee. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of something happened with Mephilia. Whence came that cry? The solar 12 forefend the antecedent. What happened to Mephilia? Why is she on the ground? Oh, at least she's opening her eyes. Toffee, you must. Oh, right. You can communicate telepathically, sort of. We both have the echo thing. Oh, she's giving me one of her memories. Or showing me one of her memories, not giving it to me. Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix Laviere was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. It is an Asian here? How? It's not La Habrea though, right? They all look the same. How really you see, you are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you're not like the others. Your robes, oh, is his robes different? They're black. I don't know. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation? No oblivion, only expulsion. You... What are... Oh! Tataru! We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Wait, can you not... Can Tataru not see him? Is something the matter? Apparently not. She cannot see him. Ah, I feel the same way. After everything that has happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in such tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it was with all but a chosen few, even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me, nothing. The gift grants you clarity, it grants you focus. With it you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Ah, okay, that's where she screamed. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the arbiter, I wonder? Or ardor? I take it there is no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Oriange, send word to the students of Baldessian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to the Ascian robed in white, however unique or oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white, set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Toffee. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tartaro. There's an ad. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. I'm not sure how much longer we'll be back, but we're going to finish up. There's this quest and one other quest. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to call it a night. Getting my throat. Wow. My throat is starting to feel a bit sore. Yay. And, and I'm starting to get tired. I think we have to go outside. Somewhere. Oh, there's the white. Dying white. I am I'm told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Wow. Hello, the rogue Baskin. This way. Yep. Okay, I got my carbuncle out. Oh, let's bring out our chillabo. Oh, a big one. Where are we going now? Jeez Louise. We can get her. We flying? Romeo next? Oh, no, no. Only right here.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
More dots, more dots. Hey, Frog, you're in the way. Frog, just a look on his face where he like kind of like went to bite me. It was hilarious. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save she who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Get my book out. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize that the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for though, for through them we discovered you, one one so strong in the gift that she could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain. But surely you must feel must feel it. Her influence wanes. Her strength should soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, and so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Aladibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. If you say so. Back to the Waking Sands. You know what? I have so many of these things. Let's just use another one. Be extra lazy. I'm pretty sure we're not that far from where we were. Thank the gods you've returned, Toffee. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it again? Or when does he speak, and of what exactly? The words of this Eldibus portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets, while feeding his paymasters subtly convinced misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every single shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Aww. She's giving Urianger her father's book. I thought thee departed. To what end doth thou linger? I was told to give you this book. The father's final bequest? The daughter's lifelong labor? It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the antecedent's pain? Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Toffee, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could not wait long. No, I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to, once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the seventh heaven in Revenant's Toll. Totoro will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetherite in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. Okay, Revenant's Toll. I always forget how long these quests are, because I'm like, earlier, when I said that I was going to probably end early, which it's still possible, I was like, oh, it'll probably only be like another, 10 minutes or something. It's been like an hour, 45 minutes. Adaru. Oh, Toffee, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Splendid. From this day forward, I shall spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comforting a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all something intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here. Ah, that man. I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. You've seen the structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it, that massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and there's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over the world to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarce begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work hard.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
Thank you, Sephiroth. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Toffee, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Crystal Tower Quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from other duties as a Scion, Use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. Okay, how do I get in? Oh, I thought that was the rising. Never mind. There's more of these. So many of these things to pick up. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna spend a day. Maybe once we finish all of the like ARR stuff, like the 2. Well, we're on 2.1. We're about to finish 2.1, and like 2.2 to 2.55 or whatever. Once we're finished all those, maybe we'll take a day or more and clear out some of these quests because. Yeah, they're gonna drive me nuts. Oh, the 24-man raids at some dungeons and trials. Yeah. Ooh, look at this place. I forgot about this place. There's everybody. Although looking around like, ooh, this place is nice. Well, it is certainly spacious. Very cozy. They did a good job. There's the broken staff or whatever. Today marks a new beginning for the science of the seventh dawn. For today we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the Antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the science of the seventh dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. I love Totoro. She's so adorable. For Eorzea! Well, that was a quick speech. I was expecting a lot more talking. Oh, never mind. A moment of your time, Toffee. I would speak of Eldibus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldessian hath been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wars are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would have most certainly been raised. They would most certainly have raised the alarm. Oh my god. None would penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both, oh no. Contact your agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldessian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can best assume the worst. We can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs speak with another source of information on Eldibus. Tis possible the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fair warned, however, they are unlikely to yield its unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ocher? Or Puce? And what other allies will then fall silent? For a time I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Toffee. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that we will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Ryle, where are you? That's that little guy with the yellow outfit. Ooh, come on. Your intercession was not foretold. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion, your intention unclear. They survived the 7th ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. See what? What are we going to see? Okay, so this should be the beginning of, what is it, 2.2? Yeah. Okay, so it's a good place to stop. We're going to end it here for the night. So my throat is starting to get sore, and I am tired. So I'm going to check something. Yeah, I think we're just going to, end it here. And I will be back tomorrow night, and we'll do 2.2. And if it's the same as tonight, it'll probably take us all night to do 2.2. So yeah, at this rate, it'll probably be like another week or so before we get to, what is it? It's Heavensward. is the first expansion, right? I think. So yeah, I'll go back tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good night. Later. Bye.